Hey, beautiful people, what's going on today? Well, it's kind of a rainy and cool day today, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to let you know what I'm getting ready to do as far as the challenge, and I'm going to go ahead and dig in, okay? So, there's a challenge on YouTube that says do not wipe your mouth. So, I'm going to do that challenge. So I'm going to do that challenge. And also the other challenge, Beloved's Life was doing a challenge that said, don't say and don't say, and don't drink. So I have all my tempting drinks out here. And I also have my napkins and my towel. Temptations. So I have all my temptations around here. And I have Cajun seafood. So I'm going to go ahead and say my grace. And I'm going to go ahead and get it in. Amen. Now, what I have is something from the Cajun seafood restaurant. I have some whiting, some shrimp, sausage, broccoli, potatoes, corn, and a lobster tail. So, I am at home today. And I have to tell you, this is going to be a challenge for me only because I got a lot of OCDs, y'all. And with this, as far as keeping I guess I can wipe my hands, but I just can't wipe my mouth. So I'm going to be doing 3 things today as far as this challenge is concerned. I'm putting all 3 of them in one. All 3 challenges. So I'm not going to say I'm not going to drink. And I'm not going to, what was the other one? Wipe my mouth. All right, here goes. Oh, and I also have boiled eggs as well. I have my seafood sauce. You know the kind that I like. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. What I want to talk about today is taking control of your health. And what prompted me to want to talk about that is on the on one of the radio stations that I listen to. I'll say it, Kids 101.9. There's a young lady on there named Clark Jones. Clark Jones was talking the other day about her battle with endometriosis. And it just reminded me of when I went through, my heart condition and stuff. And I'll tell you why. Whitey fish here. Yes, the young lady prompted me to talk about taking control of your health because, I haven't met you before. I haven't met you yet, Clara Jones. But I pray for you. I know you're having surgery, so prayers to you for speedy recovery. Now, I'd be remiss too if I didn't say hello to DJ Chaos. But my mom and him are good friends. He went to school with my oldest daughter, Kubasaki, in Okinawa, Japan. But anyway, I'm digressing. But what I wanted to tell you is, just let you know my experience that I had, and hopefully it'll help someone else out there. You see, before I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, I was going to my doctor, and because I could barely breathe, I would go from my house to the mailbox, and I could, by the time I get to the mailbox, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so this is what I need to say to you, So the first time I went, I got x-rays, chest x-rays, and to see if it was pneumonia. Well, it wasn't pneumonia, and then they gave me a pump. A pump that people use for, asthma. So, I wasn't getting any better. I got the pump, wasn't getting any better, and I kept going back. I kept going back to the doctor. And something is, it's got to be something else, because I can hardly breathe, By the time I get to my destination or after I finish walking or whatever, I can hardly breathe. And so, take control of your health. And by that, I mean, if you know that the problem is still existing, just keep going, keep going. Someone is going to find the solution to, your problem. So, I had the asthma pump for 3 months, I was on that asthma pump. And when you can't breathe, like I said in my earlier videos, it affects everything. So just imagine trying to do daily activities or just daily functions as a human being, if you get my drift. And it affects that. So, I didn't say my throat. The corn almost got caught up in my throat. There was a sound, but it wasn't me saying So I went to, like I said, I kept going back, and my hat's off to the nurses. I have much love for the nurses who don't try to pretend as though they're doctors. Please. Some of them protect these doctors. You know, you trying to see your doctor, and they want to pretend like they're a doctor. So after 3 months of having that asthma pump, I went back again. My doctor was out, vacation or whatever. So I'm telling the nurse something else is wrong. And she's saying, well, maybe it could be adult asthma. Ma'am, you're a nurse. And you see how I'm breathing? So instead of trying to contact the doctor for me, who has been my doctor for over 10 years, instead of doing that, sent me home. She sent me home. She sent me home, y'all. So I go home. Then February, this all happened in 2012. So February 2012, I couldn't breathe. As I said, I was doing the duties that we humans do, and it was so hard for me to breathe. So I had to end up calling 911. So in the midst of that, I got to the hospital, and the way that I found out that I have congestive heart failure is by one of the techs or nurse walking down the hall while I'm already with white coat syndrome. I'm laying in the bed in the emergency room in the room, and she says, yep, it's congestive heart failure, just like that. But after getting that echocardiogram and, you know, a scan, was a CT scan, then they found out, you know, that it was congestive heart failure. And my thing is, be an advocate for your health, because no one is going to be an advocate for your health like you will. The doctors, they're the professionals, but you know, God Almighty has the final say. So please, be an advocate for your own health, because nobody knows what's going on with you more than you do. You wake up with that body every day, and so, you know, you may not know what it is that's happening, but you know that something is wrong. So be an advocate. Excuse me. Be an advocate for yourself. And I say that because that's so very important. And not only that, but the young lady Clark Jones, she said that she had been to other places or you know, same thing I'm saying, that you can be, you know, the doctors could be telling you is this, that, or another, but not know for sure. So I guess finally she was able to, she was able to get the right diagnosis. Remember, I'm doing all 3 challenges at once. No wiping your mouth. Like I said, I have all the temptations here, napkins, towel, no drinking, Dasani, water, cucumbers, ice. And after everything is over with, I'm gonna have my water, and I'm also gonna have Canada Dry. They have a holiday pack now. And sodas, as far as sodas, I really enjoy Canada Dry. And I know when you all try to switch them up on me. But Canada Dry ginger ale. But they have, for the holidays, different Canada Dries. They have the cranberry ginger ale. And then the regular, of course, the regular ginger ale. And they also have blackberry ginger ale. And I don't eat a lot of you see the seafood. Usually the seafood, you see me eating seafood is when I'm doing my mukbangs. And this is the most seafood that I'll eat. So ladies, I want to share something with you. Because I see a lot of seafood mukbangers out there. And I want you to know, you really are what you eat. I don't know if you know it or not, but you are what you eat. Look at this baby, y'all. But yes, it's important to, as I said, take control of your health. And talking about you are what you eat. And since I do these when I do these videos with seafood, and I eat a lot of pineapples anyway. If you don't get the fresh ones, that's okay. This is what I get. You are what you eat. This is what I get. Eat some pineapples or something after your seafood. Or now this right here, these pineapples, they come in a box, and it's 4 to a box. Okay, 4 to a box. Excuse me. I hope you enjoyed this video. When you eat some seafood, make sure you eat get your little veggies and something in there. You know, on one of my videos, I was telling you about working for yourself. And I told you about a book by James Kimbrough, and then there's another author, a co-author with him. I can't remember the name right now, but James Kimbrough, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. It's a lot of good pointers in that book. A lot of little guidelines, you know, to help you along your way. And for you leaders out there, and male and female, for you all out there, I recommend Sun Tzu. I read Sun Tzu, The Art of War, years ago, and I think I actually read it twice. You know, now they have the women, like Art of War for women. Leadership positions. Or just even in your everyday interaction with people. For those of you all who have read Sun Tzu, you know what I'm talking about. So like I said, I wanted to make sure that I tell you all that how important it is to take control of your health, because if you don't, nobody will. Nobody else will. No one else will. And I do these videos not just to eat in front of the camera, or even to go out to restaurants and eat in front of the camera for, you know, just doing it to be doing it. I hope that I spread a valuable message each time I do my videos to you all. Because someone else, somewhere else, is going through the same thing as you, and you. And sometimes it helps someone else when they know that they're not going through that walk, whatever it is, when they know that they're not going through it by themselves. Take care of yourself. And because really, I know it's a little cliche, but if you don't take care of yourself, you truly, truly cannot take care of anyone else. But you got to take care of yourself. I did pretty good, you all, right? Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share, share, share. You know I'm a new YouTuber. And share, 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 share with any and everyone that you know. I do appreciate all of the support, all of the feedback in which I'm getting from people. And I hope that I bring you some type of substance. But remember, this challenge again, I put all 3 challenges in there. And from what I understand, Dame Dash, the one of the YouTubers, I think he put that challenge out there with the don't wipe your mouth several months ago. And so, but that's awesome. So I hope I did it justice. And then, like I said again, Beloved's Life, she did the challenge with no drinking and saying So that was awesome. Of those 3, I thought my biggest challenge was going to be to do probably the mouth, not white mouth, was probably my biggest challenge. The drinks, I usually don't drink until I'm finished my meal anyway. Sometimes, it varies. But just seeing all this temptation, but I didn't do it. So y'all know I was at the Cajun restaurant, Cajun seafood restaurant, and that's where I got this dish from. So I guess that concludes everything, and I'll drink once I get off camera. But again, I want you all to know that I appreciate you so very much. And I'm a new YouTuber, as I've told you before, and I'm open to other new YouTubers or ones who are already established. You see the contents, you see what I'm about as far as my YouTube channel, what I do. If there's someone, if you would like to do a mukbang with me, I'm open to that. Don't be bringing no bad energy, okay? Just come with an open mind, open heart, all right? So, again, I want to thank you to everyone who watches. And remember, excuse me, please remember to take care of yourself and stay blessed. And I'll see you on the next video. And yes, this is a homage to Black history.